Hi, I'm Katie Moonstone. Welcome back. If you guys would all just take a minute, I'm going to clear the air in our heart spaces at this time. Whew. Hello, welcome back. Today is Friday. Woo woo. It is the 16th. So what do we need to know for today? Well, the lunar nodes, that's the north node and the south node, they have shifted, and basically what that means is new karmic paths are now opening up. So you're going to see a lot of people leaving your life and brand new people coming in. Remember, these are about soul contracts and soul agreements. So some of you might have sudden urges that, let's say you've been tied to a group for so long, and all of a sudden, just today, tomorrow, your soul just doesn't resonate. It's because the contract is over, you need to move away, and you're going to be entering into a new group. So things that used to work for you are no longer going to work for you. Maybe you were this even goes with like jobs. Say you've been working a corporate job, all of a sudden it's going to make you feel sick to your stomach that you even work there. And that's your soul saying, you know what, it's time to go. You got somewhere else to be. So these are going to be sudden timeline shifts that are going to be occurring, okay? So they just kind of happen out of nowhere. Remember, just release with love and embrace the new. There are going to be opportunities that are going to come around that are just like, boom, magical. A lot of you people, if you do not get onto your new karmic path or your new soul contracts, you will have another chance around to get into it because you have a soul contract, but there will be a price to pay if you bypass it this time around, okay? Yeah, that's all I got at the moment. I know the South Node is moving into Leo, so creativity, things might, remember your South Node are lessons that you've already learned and what you've already mastered, and your North Node is things that you are to learn. So you don't want to keep holding yourself back because you have new things, new people to learn, and new lessons. So your soul needs to level up. This is about soul growth, right? Anyways, we got Vine. Vine. Seek out information that will help you. Bag. Something important such as a new job or career. And Key. Excuse me. I got a tickle in my throat. Someone doesn't want me speaking today. Key, a successful outcome to your problems. Key, okay? Remember, you do hold the key. Excuse me. I'm gonna rebuke and cancel that in the mighty name of Jesus. So, new opportunities are coming in. Feather. Something you know, someone you know is undependable and insincere. So be careful, especially if someone from your past comes back around. Remember, people can feel your energy. So if you're about to level up, usually that's when the past comes back and says, oh, hold on, wait a minute. And it's just to keep you tied back. Because, you know, some people need your energy so that they can succeed in life, you know. Anyways, money or prosperity through an inheritance, winning or windfall. So money is coming slowly but surely. And Hat, you are going to be playing a different role. Oops. Something might just fall out of nowhere. Maybe it's time to clean up your spaces. It is spring, so Bear, danger, especially in money matters, I'm sorry. Be careful of illusions at this time. Someone might try to pull one over on you. Also, pocket watchers. That is significant at this time. You got somebody around you who is pocket watching you or is only after your money, okay? Maybe somebody needs you in their life so that they can get money from you. I know I have that in my life, so usually it resonates. Honeybee. Let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority of this situation. Try to be compassionate, of course. And Manatee, accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. Just go with the flow. just go with the flow. Something is definitely going to pop out of nowhere. This is bravery. It's time to be brave, peoples, because our timelines are going to shift and new things are going to come. And I know a lot of people don't like to be out of their comfort zones. You are being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off, but because of fear, which is understandable, but you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. It's time to be brave. Believe in yourself. Believe in your intuition. Your soul already has the answer. You just got to do it. Jump, babies, jump. That deserved it. Even if it doesn't make sense, it will make sense later. You know what I mean? Sometimes people, this is the time when people just suddenly up and move, or suddenly just quit their jobs, you know, especially if they were in corporate positions and they go off and do something like work at McDonald's, you know, or maybe you've been putting off, maybe you truly want to write this book, but you've been putting it off, and now you're going to be like, screw this, I'm writing it. These are just timeline shifts. Hold on to your vision and work through your fears. So we still have Scorpio energy in the air. Work through your fears and hold on to your vision. Okay. Excuse me. Let's get some information. What does the collective need to know for today? What is the date today? Today is we'll say on or around the 16th. Like I said, we got new paths opening up. Woo. Someone might flip on out. Virgos, or maybe in Virgo season, you need to trust your intuition. You have strong psychic abilities, especially if you're a Virgo or any type of earth sign. Somebody around you has been unfaithful. They do not have your loyalty. Maybe you or someone you know has been unfaithful, but don't worry, you got new love that's entering in, and they do not want you to know. You do have new love entering into your life, but something about this situation you're not being practical about, okay? So, 555, it's something is going to change, but it hasn't happened yet. So expect the unexpected. It's kind of like the Tower in reverse. You might lose something you're never going to get back. Again, it just goes with timeline shifts. Once a timeline, you know, the timeline shifts, that timeline is now cleared because you already learned those lessons. Like I said, this is about lunar nodes and contracts, and you have new contracts to fulfill. An opportunity is, maybe you feel like you've missed an opportunity. Maybe you don't want the opportunity, but nonetheless, you do have opportunities. Hold on a second. I'm trying to figure out what deck to use. Nothing was really calling out to me at the moment. Maybe communications might be delayed. Maybe because the communications are delayed because you haven't made a decision. So it's time to make that decision. What do we need to know for today, on or around for today? Somebody could be air sign energy, doesn't have to be. Either you or someone you know is not being truthful and honest. This is masculine energy coming up. Maybe somebody's lying to you, lying to themselves. Maybe you're lying to yourself. Let's see. No, you already know somebody. You already know the person that's been lying to you. Or you know that you've been lying to yourself. So you're not being truthful and honest about something. Let's see. Fire sign energy. Maybe you're not being truthful and honest about a fire sign energy, but a fire sign energy, typically masculine energies, usually younger, they are going to be taking some sort of action today, and it's because they're choosing to be alone at this time, and or nobody wants to work with this fire sign energy. Kids are significant at this time. There will be small communications coming through. Also, children are significant. They are wonderful channelers. So pay attention and see what they have to say. A judgment call is being made, or there's a judgment call being made in regards to children. A choice has been made or is being made today. Someone might be going to jail. Could also be mental imprisonment, like you're conflicted, or it also could be spiritual jail. Whatever it is, it was destined and fated to happen, okay? A lot of destined and fated events are going to start taking place. And when these arrive, you will not be receiving help. It's because it's almost like a test. No one can help you make these decisions, because let's say you have to make these decisions on your own, because at the end of the day, you're the one that has to pay that karmic debt. And you don't want to help somebody, because if you help somebody and you step in on someone else's karma, now you also pay their debt as well. So be careful of that. Right now, help will not be arriving. So there is a choice that needs to be made, and no one can be helped to make that choice. So basically what I'm saying is go within, listen to your intuition, mind, body, and soul. Your soul knows the answer. Yes, you do see clearly. Blockages are now being removed. Paths are now opening up, because why? You're being released. Or you're releasing yourself. This all happened at the full moon. Also, something is hidden. What is hidden? Remember, darkness comes to light. And now the sun is now in front of the star Alga, sorry. Which that star causes chaos and feeds into the negativity or the negative energies, dark entities. And now that signal is being illuminated, we are being released from old karmic contracts to enter into the new. Fire sign females or younger females or any female out there, Queen of Wand energy, you're in your upright position. It is time to create something, and you need to walk away and let something go. It will put you in your feelings. But your name's gonna be cleared, and you already know, kind of like you know who the real villain is. Maybe you lost some money because you were dealing with another female who's manipulative. Maybe she conned you, guilt tripped you into something. It's time to walk away from her. All right, we could be water sign energy, doesn't have to be Queen of Cups in reverse. It's just somebody who is manipulative. She's not loving and kind. She does withhold love. She does love to guilt trip people. She does not want to work for anything. She doesn't take care of herself. She's going to come in with some aggressive communication. If you know anyone around you that is like that, she is going to be very aggressive. I think she's the pocket watcher. She's after money. She don't want to work for her own stuff. Yeah. It's basically, she knows water sign energies, doesn't have to be, but if you're a man in the upright position or masculine energy carrying that, and you are a loving and kind man, be careful of a woman. Could be a mother, could be a family member. It's somebody around you you did not cut off. She does not love you. She is just after something that you have. So be careful, because she's going to be quite aggressive. You, at this time, if you are the King of Cups, you are going to be healing from a major betrayal. Air sign energies, females, doesn't quite have to be. You're still being the Queen of Swords. You're being truthful and honest. You're cutting through the BS. And you see this very clearly. You see something very clearly. Have you been fighting for something lately? Let's see. You've been fighting to forgive yourself or forgive someone for a wrongdoing. You do need to do it. The divine is not going to step in until you do it, okay? Stop fighting yourself. Anyways, happiness is on its way. That's for the collective of all involved. Happiness and peace is on its way. Also, a love offer. Could be a small love offer, but it is coming in, and it's going to make you very happy. Anything else we need to know to move on? Something did not end yet, or something is going to come back around. Emperors. We got an Emperor in the upright position. You guys did the inner work. The ones that did, you are doing the right thing. You are doing the inner work. You also know who your Empress is. So, congratulations. When you get these two together, that is one power couple. Those are the type of people that change the world. So you got an Emperor and an Empress, both in their upright position, both did their inner work, and both are going to be very stable. Queen of Pentacles energy is coming in. Earth sign energies, usually females, well, it is a female energy, but doesn't have to be because there's no gender in tarot technically. But Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign energies, your soul can rest. It's time to rest during this time you did it. Whatever you did, whatever you released, whatever it was, rest. It's time to start having some fun, okay? Also, maybe you have children around you, have fun with them, or you need to find your inner child. Or maybe something from the past you said no to, now is coming back around so that your soul can rest, so that either you can cleanse it or you are going to do it. Like, let's say if it was writing a song or writing a book, that you wanted to write a book when you were a kid, but you didn't do it. Now it might come back around. You're gonna be like, it's time, a new beginning. New beginnings are happening for everyone. And okay, so because there's going to be timeline shifts, there's going to be a separation. So those that did the inner work in spiritual awakenings come in waves. So those that were the first, let's say, wave to spiritually awaken, or maybe the second wave. I know it came in 3 waves. I just don't know which wave is which. But there is a wave that is going to be starting a new beginning if you spiritually awoke in the last few years. And then there's going to be a divide, and it's going to be a solid divide, okay? And those that are ascending, you're going to be leaving a lot of people out in the cold, and they are going to be brokenhearted. The ones that are going into their spiritual awakening, you're going to be feeling very isolated, and you're going to be brokenhearted because you're going to be like, oh my God, the world's moving forward and you're being left out. No. If you are in a spiritual awakening, go with the flow. This is orchestrated between you and God, okay? In the divine. So it's time to do that inner work. Earth sign energies, masculine energy, you are not going to be reconciling with someone, or you're being told not to reconcile with someone. Why? They will not give you emotional fulfillment. Something is coming back around. This is karma playing out. Do not reconcile. You need to walk away from your past because you are going to be with a 9 of Pentacles person, or you're going to be partnering up with someone like this. It's also an earth sign energy. It's a female that's by herself. She's got 9 Pentacles, 1 more Pentacle. She's the 10 of Pentacles, which is basically the Queen of Pentacles, right? She's all about her money bags. She's very stable. She might be by herself, but she is very loyal. She's got her shit together, nonetheless. But there is something that she does not know, but she did sever ties with it. Be careful of people around you guys wearing masks. I think you already know that the masks are being fall off, but a lot of us are going to be universally guided to maybe travel, but end something. So we still got endings. At the bottom of the deck, we have fire sign energies. You are not going to be celebrating something. Also, addiction problems. If you are having an addiction problem, it was part of a contract and you need to end that. You're not speaking about it, but you're not struggling either, and you need to end it, okay? And when you do end it, it's almost like you find a whole new love, maybe love for yourself or love for life. Also, when I get the death card energy, someone might be traveling because somebody did pass away. My condolences if that did happen, or if that is going to happen. Some of you might travel, and then you will have a spiritual awakening that will occur. Remember, spiritual awakenings, they happen out of nowhere, okay? We are going to go to the dice. I'm going to try to make this a quick reading today. It's a busy Friday for us. I do have kids, and today my son is in he's in band, he's in jazz band, and he's got a concert and stuff. So there is a no answer. Identity theft is coming up, so be very careful about that, okay? Someone does not want to move away from something, but you need to be brutally honest with yourself. The truth is going to come out, especially if it has anything to do with fraud or identity theft. Excuse me, it's time to let something go. Somebody's going to be letting something go. It was about, the truth is going to come out about identity theft. Someone's not paying attention. Children might be kind of feeling a little lonely at this time. Children, there might be a child who's around an arrogant person, but this arrogant person is smart, but he feels entitled and he's in his ego. That person's going to be lonely because the children are going to move away from you or that person. Number 6, 6 days, 6 o'clock. June is significant. Again, we're getting no answers today. Time to say no to people that are in their ego. I can't make this up. Do you hear that buzzard? It'll go away in a second. There you go. There's your no answer. That's your warning. Stay away from the egotistical people, the greedy people. Say no. They want to isolate you and trap you, okay? But they are being curious at this time because it's almost like they can't find your energy to feed off of. The number 12 is significant. Noon. 12 days, December. Maybe this started in December, might end in December. Did somebody sleep on love? If you're sleeping on love or you're not in love with the situation, I'm getting. Maybe where you're at is you're not in love with you don't have a stable foundation. I'm also getting it's time to clear out your root chakras. That's your I am. If you are in law of attraction, I ams, that's your root chakra. You are going to make a decision today. You are going to make a decision today. See, say no. Wrong answer, wrong way. You are going to make a decision today. Somebody was trying to reap off of you, maybe to receive a reward. At the end of the day, it did not, everything's going to backfire on this person. You are going to be moving into a new house. Some of you are going to be moving quickly. It'll be a new house, but this new house is kind of like, a new beginning, a new castle, new opportunities. You might have been battling a legal situation, and if you have, you are going to be winning. Also, if you have royal bloodlines, you have not received your reward or your inheritance yet, your birthright. But it is on its way. It's just moving very slowly. People are going to be breaking free out of their imprisonments or traps, karmic traps. It was part of the agreements of your soul contracts. Someone's going to be losing their house at this time. One more time. Male energies, things have been moving slowly. I know that's making you sad, but if you have royal bloodlines or something like that, it's like you're going to be crowned. You are going to get your reward. You do need to be smart about something, so definitely don't react in your emotions. Really think something through, okay? And the number 4 is significant. April, 4 o'clock, 4 days. You might have to make this decision in a few days, okay? Well, let's get rid of something, and then we're going to end this beautiful reading. That's too many cards, sorry. What do we want to get rid of today? We got one. I like it. It coincides. Remember, write it down. Speak it out loud, burn it in a bowl, do whatever it is that you need to do, but this is for you, okay? All self-doubt and self-sabotaging behavior patterns are now cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. All self-doubt and self-sabotaging behavior patterns are now cleared and destroyed from my energy in spirit and in flesh. All self-doubt and self-sabotaging behavior patterns are now cleared and destroyed from my energy in spirit and in flesh. Woo! Be careful. Someone does not want you speaking the truth because they don't want to get in trouble. I am having a very hard time speaking today, but they definitely want you to shut up. Maybe because they did do something wrong. Maybe it was illegal of what they did and they don't want to pay the consequences. So speak your truth. It was part of your soul contract. Here we go. You are protected. We are ending the reading with the evil eye. It's funny that I actually am wearing it today. So do yourselves a favor. I'm going to do this. Take a picture or a screenshot of this card, okay? And it'll explain why. A human eye can release an energy so powerful, it not only will harm another, but it can also lead to death. Anyone who achieves great success or recognition also attracts the envy and jealousy of those around them. Envy alone, in turn, manifests itself so powerful that it will undo a person's great fortune or blessings. This card is a warning and for you to move in silence at this time, okay? This card also lets you know that just by holding this card in your hand, so take a snapshot, you have it on your phone, that you are safe from the maleficent gaze of those around you. You may not be able to change those around you or us, but we can change how we react to certain situations, so don't feed into it, okay? As you hold this card, it shows an eye for an eye. Some would like to call this card the return to sender card, meaning what, oh my God, I can't speak. Okay, some would call this the return to sender card, meaning what one wishes done unto you will return and be done unto them. Just know that justice and balance is on its way and continue to be your loving and blessed self. Awesome. Also, with this energy that is coming in and you moving away from certain people are going to start getting upset. So definitely take a screenshot of that card. I'll hold it up one more time. Take a screenshot of this. Keep it in your phone. You know, doesn't hurt. It's protection. You are also being protected because if you have a certain purpose or something to fulfill, remember, every decision we make in life, not only does it affect you, but it affects the people you haven't even met yet. So be careful of making decisions, right? Especially if you're holding yourself back. Maybe you're supposed to move to Texas, as an example, and you don't do that. Well, you're affecting people in Texas and you don't even know it, right? So that's kind of how it works. And that's why, you know, energy is like a big thing, you know? It always moves and flows and it always comes back around. And that's why I'm saying to you today, be careful of your decisions because there is a price to pay, especially let's say if you are supposed to make that move and you don't. Now when it comes back around, because it's going to, because what's meant for you will always be yours, but now there's going to be a price to pay. See how that works? Anyways, just move with your heart, move in silence today. Because a lot of people do know and they can feel your energy that something good is going to happen to you, you know. So people don't want, you know, there are people in your lives that don't always want the best intentions for us. And, you know, maybe they need your energy to fulfill themselves, but at the end of the day, you need to be fulfilled as well. So don't feel guilty for that, okay? Anyways, take care of yourselves. Definitely mind, body, and soul. Just align yourself. Sit in silence if you have to. Go out into nature today. Get that sun right on your face. It always takes away everything, right? Anyways, drink plenty of water today, especially with the crazy energies, and expect the weirdness. We're still in Pluto retrograde and will be for the next, you know, quite a few months. I think it's October. Anywho, until we meet again, just try to have fun and surrender, right? Let go and let God. But until we meet again, Namaste.